Hi, my name is Lily Palmer. This is my audience member Peyton, and I am giving my persuasive speech today, simply titled You Need Sleep. What's a few more episodes on this show? We've all been there at 12 p.m., having to get up for our early 6 a.m. classes. As college students, it's imperative for us to get enough sleep. Although many people think that they're fine missing out on a few hours of sleep, the negative effects of sleep deprivation outweigh staying up for a few more hours. Sleep affects every aspect of your life, and being sleep deprived can have negative implications on not only your grades, but your memory and your mental health as well. While new opportunities in college allow for new schedules, sleep should not be sacrificed as a part of this, as it's too imperative for college students. If students were able to get a few more hours each night, it would drastically improve their everyday life. So to give some context, I interviewed my 5 roommates. I asked them how much sleep they're getting on average per week and how much they thought that they should be getting. And they all answered with an average sleep time of about 5 hours per night, when the real recommended amount for our age groups, according to the Mayo Clinic, is about 8 to 10 hours a night to be able to function properly. So I printed out just to give a little visual. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but this is the actual recommended amount of time sleeping, and then this is all of my roommates. So as you can see, all of them are definitely falling behind, and they are a large part of the reason. They were definitely my inspiration for this speech, so I'm hoping that I can convince them to go to bed a little bit earlier. So firstly, college students need to get enough sleep to keep up their grades. So according to Wei Lin Chen, inadequate sleep reduces daytime alertness and energy, making students less likely to follow predetermined daily schedules for coursework and activities because they feel fatigued. So sleep-deprived college students may also be more likely to fall asleep during the lecture or to skip class. The article by Chen outlines the consequences of being sleep deprived, and at a university this can mean lower grades, lower class attendances, and ultimately it will accumulate into a higher dropout rate, which as college students we are trying to avoid. So we all remember those late nights during the COVID-19 pandemic. Many students' sleep schedules were altered over the course of lockdown, including my own. And during the height of this, there was a study conducted on a group of about 200 students. The study revealed that the group of students who were well rested performed better on digital assignments in class, with the sleep-deprived group performing significantly worse. So although it's not a direct cause, sleep deprivation has been linked to worse performances on tests and assignments. Secondly, sleep deprivation has also been linked to a decrease in memory functioning and cognitive functioning. So Jane Lee claims sleep deprivation perturbs this natural two-stage process. Neuroimaging studies reveal changes in brain activity, reporting significant reductions in metabolism throughout the thalamic, parietal, and prefrontal regions of the brain, which are all involved in cognition and memory. So in other words, the sleep deprivation epidemic is leading to many students having trouble with their memory, and the brain just simply needs sleep to function, so why not give it some? In a real-life example, an experiment was conducted on rats, and just to sum it up, in short, there was a group of sleep-deprived rats and a group of well-rested rats. The two groups were trained in a maze when they were both on the same level of tiredness, same scale, so they were both at the same amount of well-restedness, and one of the groups was then sleep deprived, while the other got adequate sleep, and the two groups were then run through the maze again, and the sleep deprived group, surprise, surprise, did not perform as well and actually were not able to make it out of the maze compared to the well-rested rats. So, this is just, to me, a very clear link between memory loss and lack of sleep. The rats who did not have enough sleep then forgot the route of the maze, etc., etc. Lastly, sleep deprivation is linked to poor mental health. So the human mind is something that needs to be nourished in order to keep itself, the brain, and the body healthy and happy. So sleep is a key factor in keeping the brain functioning, and the consequences of not meeting the recommended hours can be more than just physical. It's more than just feeling tired, it's more than just feeling exhausted. So, a study done by a group of scientists found that a whopping 42% of college students struggle with insignificant sleep. And out of that 42%, 86% of those people said that they suffer from severe stress and anxiety. This overwhelming link between the lack of sleep and mental stress is just too large of a factor to ignore for college students. A group of researchers wrote an article titled Sleep Deprivation and Insomnia in Adolescence, Implications for Mental Health. And in a direct quote from this article, the researchers claim that cross-sectional investigations on large adolescent samples systematically allowed an association between sleep loss and mental health. So this evidence has been corroborated by prospective studies that confirmed a causal link between inadequate sleep and subsequent onset of mental health disorders such as anxiety and depression. So essentially, lack of sleep means lack of good mental health. So it has absolutely been linked to depression and anxiety, as well as eating disorders, which are all things that we should be avoiding. Humans at the core need two things: food and sleep. Sleep is your body's recovery period, and you need it to function. If we want to be healthy, we need sleep. If we want to get good grades, we need sleep. And if we want good mental health, we need sleep. It's time that we stop sacrificing our well-being, snuggle up, and get our 8 hours. Building good sleeping habits during your college years is one of the most beneficial things you can be doing for yourself. And really, doesn't a nap sound nice? Many people don't realize that the fix to their health issues is as easy as getting a few more hours of shut-eye.